Hello YouTube, this is the Badass Mojo, and today we're going to be talking about our favorite mod for those of us who like to farm resources. And any of you who knew already what this mod did, spare parts. This mod has been changed, it has been altered or murdered, whatever you want to call it. This mod is a different mod. For those of you who have never used this mod before, it got reworked. This is what it used to do. Every time your sentinel died, it had a 45% chance of giving you the rarest resource of the region, which was really powerful because you could just farm argon crystals for days in like 5 minutes, or tellurium, or orkin cells, whatever resource you wanted. This mod was the go-to mod to do it. You just had to build a certain way. If you knew how to, it was like a spam method in a way. It was like a exploit you could do with certain warframes like Protea. But now this mod is a whole different mod and it has a different effect, which I'll explain how it works. So instead of giving you the 45% chance of rarest resource drop chance upon death, this mod now marks an enemy every 15 seconds, increasing their drop chance by 200%. Basically, if they had 5% drop chance on any item, now they have 15% drop chance, which is really good. In a way, it's better, but it's worse at the same time. So if you wanted to farm regional resources like argon crystals or orkin cells or tellurium, this is not the mod for you anymore because the drop chance just went down. So if they had 1% chance, you can only make it up to 3% with this mod. Before it was 45%, which is basically 50-50. However, this mod is now amazing for farming those rare mods that you can only get from certain enemies or resources that are not regional but are rare, like the Taurids or any other resource you can think of that is really rare but doesn't have a region attached to it, like Void or the Neptune or anything like that. You just go in there and kill the enemy and that enemy drops that resource. With this mod, you can increase your chance by up to 2 times. And so using this mod, you can use certain methods to farm. Taurids, in my opinion, is like the best and the fastest thing you could farm with these. Obviously, there's other things you could farm like war parts from the sentience or any other resource or mod you wanted. You can use this mod to increase your chance by 200% every time the enemy are marked. The only problem with this mod is they only get marked for 5 seconds and you have to kill them in that 5 seconds for the mod to work, which is tough depending on what enemy levels you're fighting. And so I have a build here which I use for my previous builds, but this build works really good because of the way this mod works. I have Ivara with her obviously looting ability, which is another 100% chance. I have the petrify ability installed on her using the helmet system. Now this mod can mark an enemy that is petrified, increasing my chance by 300% depending on how much power I have. I'm not sure whether this mod adds a multiplier of 200% or as a additive. Like for example, if I were to use the ability petrify on an enemy and it had a 3% chance of dropping an argon crystal, it will now become 6%. However, whether this mod makes it multiply further with that 6% or is it 3%, I am not sure because this is a new mod and there is no data on how this mod works. All it says is it increases by 200%, which is not a lot of information, and the wiki of this mod has not been updated. That is for us to see in the future whether this mod is multiplicative or additive. However, this mod really works really good with those rare to get mods and rare to get resources that are not regional. So for those of you who wanted to farm some Taurids, this is the go-to mod. Let me know what you guys think of this mod. Do you guys think it got massacred, or do you guys think this is a better version of that mod? Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. Peace, and this is not good stuff. Bye.